Good morning.
Hello everyone.
This is Javid and Anne, and we're at Virginia Water in Windsor today.
Just flip the camera around. There we are. Hello, how is everyone?
Hello.
Hope you're all doing well.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
If you're in the UK, of course.
It's a lovely day today.
We're at Virginia Water. We actually, there's a restaurant here that we really like that we came for lunch. We were a little bit early, so we just thought we'd pop down to Virginia Water. Either of us haven't been for quite a while, have
it's
we?
been a few years now since the last time we were here.
Aye.
But it's a lovely, lovely day today.
So this is part of Windsor Great Park. And it's, I think Virginia Water is not a natural lake. Let's just pan around a little bit so you can actually see the visitor centre. Start on the visitor centre, and the car park's just there. So as soon as you come out of the car park, you're immediately by the lake, and it's really, really pretty. Oh, someone paddling in the water at the moment. So it's a really lovely area to come for the day. I used to come, morning, I used to come
Morning,
really often when we were children. My mum always used to make a picnic and we used to come here. So there's lots to see. I think it's about it says I've put you on the sign. I don't know if you guys can see. I think it says it's 4.5 miles if you want to walk all the way around the lake. It's actually like several lakes all sort of put together. This area is sort of Savile Gardens in the Valley Gardens, sort of part of about 1,000 acres, so it's quite a big area. There is a cascade. We're probably not going to go to the cascade, I think, today. I think we're going to walk to the totem pole, because I haven't been there for quite some time, as I said, and I haven't seen it for a little while.
Hello from Indonesia.
Oh, hi, Indonesia. Goodness knows what the time is there. But here, it's a lovely summer's day, late morning. There's a swan on the lake. It's really pretty.
Just pan around.
Yeah, have a little look.
Excuse me, can you take us a picture, please?
Sure.
Javid's just been asked to take a picture of someone, so I'll just move aside for a minute. I don't really know much about the history of Virginia Water. I think... Oh, hi, Sanj. I think... well, it's been here quite a while. I think it was dammed, as I think I said, is the 1700s. And it's been drained a few times, and there's sort of been some natural disasters and things like that. It's apparently drained during the war, because from overhead it was too distinctive, so they thought they'd give away the location of Windsor Castle, which I actually think is quite funny, because Windsor Castle is quite a dominant landmark in itself. So there's all trees, there's woodlands, there's rhododendron woods, azalea woods. It's really pretty at all different times of the year.
I'm back. We're just taking some photos for people.
Yeah, Javid very kindly took some photos of someone and her little girl, I think.
Just for the last couple of messages. Hello Pixie, hello Sanjay.
Right. Do you know what, we were going to walk towards the totem pole, but it's a bit woody that way. Should we go the other way?
Okay, let's go left.
Let's go this way. So go towards the Cascades and the Roman ruins, which aren't Roman at all. I think they were just lifted from somewhere.
Morning, Con, 007 or 007. Yeah, very nice day today.
The temperature, it's a little bit cool here because we are on
It's
the
about
water.
18 degrees.
Yeah, but it feels a little bit cooler because we're sort of by the water. So look, here's a little sandy beach. Oh, some ducks.
There's some ducks.
Oh, 6 p.m. in Indonesia. Thank you. Good evening to you.
Morning, California.
Okay. I'm gonna go off onto the path. Slightly easier walking.
Really is a very nice day today. There's hardly anyone here as well. I think because we've come early, there's not very many
Oh,
people
hi,
here.
Oklahoma.
Morning, Oklahoma, or good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Yeah. No, it's good morning. No, it's good morning, Oklahoma.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I get confused. I was going to say this is where the children usually paddle, but today we've got a goose and some ducks doing some paddling. They probably think we've got some food, which we don't. Sorry, I haven't got anything for you today.
We can come back later and feed them.
So we're in the shade now, and it's a slight wind, isn't it, coming off the water, so it's a little bit cooler, but Not as nice as it was in June when we had some lovely weather. In fact, we nearly did get up this morning because it wasn't very nice.
Okay, Sandra, let me just make this very clear. Yesterday you wanted me to go jogging, which I refused to do, and today I'm refused to go swimming. We're going for a walk and then we're going to go for lunch.
Yeah, lunch takes precedent.
Oh, hang on, there's a connection error. Can you all still see? Hopefully you can. Yeah, I think you can. Okay, let's carry on.
Lunch Pixie, not afternoon tea. You and your obsessions. Yeah, so it's really pretty here. I have walked all the way around the lake before. It's quite a long 4.5 miles. I would have thought it was longer than that, but maybe I was trying to do it in a short time. Because it's quite a wiggly lake. There's lots of little brooks and things coming through. There was actually a stream here, and then they dammed it to create the lake. But I believe the source comes from the River Bourne. So not the Thames, which some people think, because it's obviously quite close to the Thames here. So we're in Windsor Great Park, well, part of Windsor Great Park. This is called Virginia Water.
Which is in mainly Surrey, England, partly Berkshire, England.
Yeah, and it's about 1,000 acres of woodland and sort of gardens.
It's quite a quiet place, apart from on summer holidays when it does get busy, but it's a fairly quiet place. And a nice place for you to have a picnic, Pixie.
Yeah, you can bring your own afternoon tea, Pixie. It's really lovely when you go off into the woods in the other direction, actually. You get lovely views across the lake and can see quite far.
As you can see, the dogs are very happy here.
Yeah. Look at them. Not our dogs. Oh yeah, we're getting loads of hearts, thank you very much.
Oh, thanks for the hearts.
But it is beautiful. I think they are for the views, not for us, aren't they, Javid?
Yeah, it is nice views. As you know, we do like spending our days out, and for the last, month or so, almost all the periscopes you can see where we've been to. And this is one of the nicest places, actually. You can see, in fact, in front of us is the main road. You can hear a bike going past.
Yeah, we've driven past the ruins a lot of times, but I've never actually seen them because I think you have to go a little bit off the main path. Oh,
Thank you, Narinda.
Thank you. Yeah, we'd love to have Blaze, but I don't think we'd be able to keep him under control. Not that...
No, we've had this discussion before. Pixie and Sanj, you can't keep Blaze under control, so there's no way that we're going to keep him under control.
So we're just going through the woodlands now, and the cascades should be... It said only 100 yards, so shouldn't be too far. I don't think we could use carrots to control Javid. I think we'd need a chocolate.
At least one chocolate.
Or a chocolate cake, I think.
I was referring to cake, not a Mars bar. I think Blaze would like it around here if you brought Blaze here.
Well, some of it is really quite open, and they can all and all the dogs have a really good run around. And of course, they love going in the water, and it's quite nice for them as well because, like, when they tend to jump into the Thames, sometimes it can be difficult for them to get out again with banks. But here, it's a nice, gentle gradient for them. But this is quite interesting because I've never been here before.
Been to this section before.
Doesn't look very, this area here doesn't look very cascading. I think that's the Cascades. There's a little grotto in there. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, it's kind of in
Yeah.
there, that direction there.
It's like a little grotto. It's quite sweet. There doesn't seem to be any water flowing through at the moment.
We continue walking.
We could just go up to the ruins, I think. Yeah, we were going to go in the other direction towards the totem pole, It's always interesting to see. It gets renovated every so often, and I haven't seen it for a few years. Oh, here we are. We've got a vantage point for the Cascades with no water.
Yeah, put a scarf on there. Let's see.
See what we see. Well, it would be quite pretty. Oh, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Sean. Bye-bye.
Yes. Yeah, definitely it would look prettier with water. But,
Yeah, it seems to be missing something.
but it's
you want me to take a photo?
not bad.
Okay. You're gonna be our professional photographer.
Javid's just a... I've no idea why there isn't any water. I don't know if it needs to get pumped up or what. Javid's actually just taking some photographs of some people at the moment. That's the downside of coming to a touristy region. It is amazing that it's sunny in England. It's been so lovely the last month, but the mornings aren't quite so nice now. About a month ago we were getting up really early and going out at about 5:30 to catch the best part of the day. But more recently the mornings have been a little bit darker and it's not quite so warm today. I can definitely hear the water, but just not very much of it. Right, should we move on? So everybody will come to the ruins. Well, it'd be quite nice if we went up there. We can go to the top and look down.
We can do that after we've eaten.
Yeah, it's nowhere close to lunchtime yet, but Javid's beginning to feel the effects of an early breakfast.
We wake up quite early. We wake up about 5:15. We were up 5:15 this morning, so we've been awake for, I don't know, what, 5-6 hours now?
Yeah, we were planning on coming out nice and early, but as I said, it was really overcast and didn't look very nice. Then the sun came out, so we definitely thought it was worth going out a little bit earlier, having a little walk around. This is really different from when I used to walk this when I was young, about 20 plus years ago. We didn't really have all the fixed paths. It was all just like really small little, sort of more like sheep tracks. Not that there were any sheep here, I don't think. We've seen deer, haven't we? It's quite a lot of deer. Hello, Florida. I've never been to Florida, have we? Have you been to Florida?
No, I've been once.
Oh.
Many years ago when I was a child.
Oh, Javid's been to Florida, but I've never been there.
It's nice, but I don't remember it too well. But good morning, Florida.
Oh, Pixie's going to Florida next year. Oh, fantastic. Oh, we're coming back out into the sun.
It's a bit cool here. But it's really nice, the weather overall, although there's some shady areas, it's nice overall.
And it is still quite early. I think by midday it'll be really hot.
So we're coming round to the other side of the water now.
Oh, you can see the lake again. So this is Virginia water. Oh, I'd love to go to Miami.
Oh, dog in the water.
Oh, he's having a bit of a swim.
Sanj, have you noticed that the dog's got a ball?
And it knows what to do with it.
Yeah, unlike your dog, who drops the ball and walks off and leaves it behind.
Oh, he's enjoying making a splash.
I'm telling you should bring Blaze here. At the very least, he can learn of the other dogs.
Yeah, Sanj just throw the ball into the water and it would be lost forever.
Yeah.
We love your dog. It's just got an unusual character for a dog.
Morning.
Well, we don't have a dog, we've got 2 cats. One of which thinks it's a dog sometimes. It used to fetch sticks when it was a kitten.
Sanj, perhaps you should get Blaze to watch these periscopes.
Oh, thank you. I love cats too.
By the way, for those of you who are on here from Dynamic Trader, in other words, who are traders, please have a look at the Eurodollar setup. Or at least setting up. So have a look at that chart.
Oh, here we are in the countryside walking around the lake and Javid's still thinking about trading.
Yeah, I've just thought I'd mention it very briefly, just in case someone's missed the TRC posts. Oh well, notice Sanj did. Which direction are we walking in? We're not going towards the totem pole, are we?
No, we're going the opposite direction to the totem pole. And we're just going to go up to the ruins because I've never actually seen them because they're not on the sort of the main path. So we've seen them from the road. See, it's just like really pretty. Really pretty here. If you're a photographer, I'm sure you'd get, especially in the spring when the rhododendrons are out, early summer, I think you get some beautiful, beautiful views.
Well, so here's an ex-photographer, so somewhere so he might want to come.
Do you know what? You're right. We do. England is beautiful, but we just get so few days when it's nice enough to go out and really enjoy the countryside. Some people are just like hardened walkers. They'll go out in any weather. They'll go out in the rain and the snow. But for the majority of us, we only really want to go out when it's nice. We don't really have many nice days.
Luckily, where we live, we have a lot of countryside close by to us. Virginia Waters is a 15-20 minute drive from our house, and also we're very close to London, so we've probably got the best of both worlds.
Yeah, there's pros and cons, I think, of living everywhere. When we live in the city, we want to live in the country. When we live in the country, we want to live in the city. It's just all lovely.
Glenn, fair weather walker like me.
Yeah. Except Javid's not so keen on the walking part.
Where are you from, Glenn? Where do you live?
Right, so we're coming to an opening here. Still haven't found these ruins. We've seen them from the road, so I know they exist. But it's nice to do a bit of exploring.
You live in Feltham, as in Feltham near Sunbury, in Middlesex.
Oh, hello New Zealand. That's quite a way. Ah, have I
Hi,
found
New
some
Zealand.
ruins? I found some
Oh,
stones.
Glenn, you don't live too far from us, really.
Oh, and Toronto. I'm not quite sure. Which side of Canada is Toronto? Is it the east coast or the west coast?
I think it's...
Right.
You shouldn't really ask me that question in public.
Right, so here we have the lake, Virginia Water. Gosh, someone from Ecuador. Hi, Ecuador. Oh,
It's the
east.
east side.
I was going to say, because we have a totem pole that was donated to the Queen, but I think that's from the... actually, that was the east coast, I believe. We're not going that way today. So here we are. Here's some ruins. Now, they are apparently genuine Roman ruins, but this isn't their original location. So they were just lifted by some, I don't know, some person in the 1800s, as Britain was apt to do at the time, and they just thought it'd be nice to put them here instead.
Yeah, it's the first time I've actually come up close to them. We've driven past them for hundreds of times, but I've never actually been to them.
No, so it's quite exciting for us. I think, well, Virginia Water was sort of first dammed in like the mid-1700s, sort of during the Georgian period. And King George III was, he did a lot of really good public projects, although he did them for himself probably more than for the public.
Hi, Theo, gin boy.
And so once he sort of started, you know, sort of creating the gardens and doing things like that, other people sort of had ideas to bring things here that they thought would be of interest.
Yeah, we can flip the camera around again. Hang on a second. Let's flip it around. There we are. Hello, guys.
Hey!
We're right in the sun. Let's turn this around so we can see us better. There we are. How you
The
doing?
ruins in the background.
There we go. You're welcome.
Oh, hi Finland.
Finland, good morning.
There's another place I really want to go. So that's a view of the lake. And here are the ruins. So I said this is quite exciting because I have been to Virginia Water and Windsor Great. Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much, Dee.
Sorry, so I was saying we've been to Virginia Water and Windsor Great Park so many times, and I've never actually been here. Oh, look, it says it's from a Roman city.
Iona, O-N-U-R, I think that's how you pronounce your name. It is beautiful weather, yes. Good morning, California.
Oh, so these ruins were taken from Tripoli, which is present-day Libya. So, lovely.
They do look out of place, don't they, the ruins? You're absolutely right, they do.
So actually, I don't know if you can see the traffic going over the bridge. So that's like one of the main roads.
And that's where we drive past on a regular basis. But again, it's the first time we're seeing these ruins.
So just go under the bridge, and then I think we'll walk back and then get Javid his well-deserved lunch.
I am very hungry.
Which is what Javid says all the time, even when he's just eaten.
No, but I really am very hungry. What's at the end of the tunnel? We're about to find out.
I don't know, yeah. There's a bit of excitement. We should all find out together. I think it's just more ruins. Oh, it looks like it's a temple or something similar, doesn't
Quite
it?
echoey. Yep, it's a dead end.
Here we are. I don't know how well I would cope in Rome. I think I might get bored of the ruins quite quickly.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Oh, thank you. Yes,
It's
it's pretty.
That's a good one.
Oh, apparently about 5 or 6 years ago, this area was all closed off because it needed repairing. I think the fences are quite new. So, right, we'll walk back towards the lake. I like tunnels. It's a bit echoey.
Yeah, I like driving through tunnels.
I haven't seen any squirrels, but I imagine there are quite a lot.
Yeah.
No red squirrels, which are native to the UK, of course.
We are in Virginia Waters, which is mainly Surrey, partly Berkshire in England.
We were in Windsor yesterday and made us think of a restaurant that we like near here. No, I don't think we've got any honey badgers. I think we'd be lucky to have any badgers at all.
The Romans were pretty crazy, but interesting civilization. I love British English. Are you not worried about bears? We haven't got any bears.
No, they're
We don't have any bears.
I heard there's a project where they're thinking of reintroducing bears, but I think they're seeing how it goes. I think they're reintroducing them in Spain. So I think they're going to see how it goes.
In fact, for those of you who follow one of our friends, Miguel, I'm not sure if Miguel's on. I don't think he is, but I asked Miguel the same question. He lives in South Africa and he went on a safari recently. And I asked him, where are the bears? But I found out from him that the bears mainly are in North America. There aren't any bears in South Africa. So there are lions, no tigers, and no bears. And for those of you who haven't followed Miguel, if you'd like to, I recommend you do so because he does some very good scopes. His username is MIG_TA. And last week he did a safari for, I think, 4 or 5 hours, which he scoped.
Oh, thank you. I don't know what noises. You have to ask Miguel that one. I have no idea.
Yeah, we'll pose that question to Miguel when he's next on.
That's awful. Actually, I can't think of them making a noise at all.
No.
I'm sure they do.
Tell me about the monkeys. I couldn't tell you about monkeys either.
Yeah, certainly another breed not native to these isles.
Have you two tried jacuzzi boats at Runnymede? They look like fun. No, we haven't.
No.
No, we have not. We could do so, but we haven't tried them as yet.
Because Javid and I grew up sort of in this area of the UK, we've sort of done a lot of boat trips on the Thames and things like that in our lifetime, and it's really fun actually with the Periscope. It's making us go out and redo all these things, and it's been really great fun.
So we might actually do that.
So
By the way, Christian, I did answer your question yesterday, or at least the question that you asked us, or mainly Anne. But the reason Anne knew so much about Windsor Castle was because she grew up only down the road from there.
And I had a dad who used to love history, so I could never go anywhere without being told something or another.
No, Chris, we don't have our swimming clothes, but we don't live too far away, so we can always go back home.
I think the water's probably going to be a bit chilly. Actually, I don't even know if you're allowed. I know you're allowed to paddle, but I don't know if you're allowed to swim.
You can swim in here. No.
So we'll just pan around. There's
Okay.
the ruins. We'll go back to the lake.
I think we'll give it a 360 and then we'll finish the stream. What kind of fish are in the lake? I actually couldn't tell you.
I think there's pike. I know there's pike because I think the largest pike ever caught in the UK was caught here, but I don't know if that's out of date. It may have been superseded, but certainly I remember that when I was younger. So actually we're looking back towards the visitor centre. There's not much there. It doesn't really give you very much information, but so that's where we walked from when we started our walk, and that's where we're going to go back to.
Which is just about there.
Yeah. It's really well worth a visit, and there's so much more to the grounds than the little bit we've done. If we'd gone right from the visitor centre, it's much prettier in many respects because it's more hilly.
Thank you, Glenn. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Chris, there's no sharks here either.
No. Okay, thanks very much, and thanks everyone for all the hearts.
All right, guys. Thank you. Have a good day. See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.